Alright, that's my theme song for today. What's up, everyone out there? It's Frankenfoot. Seeing as how I've had a bad run of luck of war the past two wars, I decided to get some practice in today. And I figured I'd go over some of the attacks I had that went well and some that didn't go well. You see me. Let's see. I think this is where we started today. So I just went attacking with a GoWiVaHo army. Didn't have bowlers in the clan castle because it's hard to get. I would ask for wizards. I think some of these I probably had some clan castle troops. Some of them maybe not. Two attacks didn't work out quite like I had liked. Two of them worked out rather well. So we'll go over the ones that didn't work out and the ones that did, and we'll see why they did what. And I think what it comes down to is just the fundamentals. You got to pick the side of the base you want to go into. You got to get the archer queen. You got to get the clan castle troops, and you got to keep the valks together, right? The fundamentals are wall break in, get the queen, and make sure the clan castle troops don't destroy your Valkyries. And so the raids that didn't go well, one of those components went wrong. So in this case, I started with a giant over here and a golem over here, thinking that I can do a better job of funneling and I'll have a golem fresh to come into here. But I think I'm deciding that it's better not to do that, because I drop a Valkyrie in order to do that. Because I don't want to take away wizards, and I got 5 more housing space for the giant. I don't want to take away 1 fewer golem, so I've had better success not doing that lately. But you see, here's the problem. Here is this golem's over here. Now, of course, I'm shooting from the hip. I don't have time to think about this, but there was a Tesla here and a Expo here that nicked my wall breakers, and so he wasn't tanking for them, and my wall breakers got shredded. Were I to have a golem over here, it might have been a different story. But I'm so used to sending the wall breakers in just a bit to the side of the golem, because there's usually a whiz tower firing at the golem, and you don't want to send the wall breakers right into that. They'll get blown up. So the backup plan is to try to break through the wall with the Valkyries. The problem with that is you don't have any tanking going in front of them. So this golem's going to be right behind them, but the Valkyries are going to they're going to take a lot of heat right away. And it's always a debate to me, is do you drop the heel of the rage first? But you see, again, these are not war attacks. I'm just kind of shooting from the hip, and it's the worst bad habit I have with shooting from the hip is I don't think too much about the clan castle. I just kind of have to deal with it as it comes. And so a bunch of wizards pop out. Now, normally wizards wouldn't be such a bad thing. The Valks would come in and they'd just chew them right up. But these wizards are going to park it right behind this war. These Valkyries hit a giant bomb and a couple shots from the wizard, and they are just vaporized in a very short amount of time. And that's pretty much it for this raid. Valkyries are gone, kill squad's gone. I dropped some hogs in just to try to salvage things, but no, that didn't work. So don't forget to deal with the clan castle troops. It's unfortunate, but it's a fact of life. Now, that being said, a queen behind a golem can do some serious damage, but it's not enough to 3-star this base, and I didn't even get the town hall, unfortunately. So, hosed by clan castle troops. Much better presence of mind during a war attack, but got hosed by that today. Oh, that's the defense log. I need the attack log. Silly me. Let's see. We just looked at that guy, and we're gonna ignore the. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh man, we're gonna ignore these non-GoWiVaHo, even if they're 100%, because I'm not gonna use this army composition in a war attack. Let's see, where was it? So this was the other one that things didn't go quite right, and this is sort of a 4 corners-ish base. I attack these all the time with good success. Still trying that giant here. Wonderful job funneling. That entire half of the base is gone. Wall breakers bust right in. Things are looking fantastic. Send in my CC golem, or I send in my golem with I'm using wizards as a CC behind it. Giants come out of the clan castle. They attack the golem, and the Valkyries just punch them to shreds. Now, what went wrong here? Well, I'm losing valks to spring traps. This guy had excellent deployment of spring traps in his base. I'm trying to drop the heal spells, but the Valkyries raced ahead of the golems. They're taking all the heat of what's in the center of the base, and they're not jumping in there to take anything out. And so they just kind of got fried, right? So had this been a war attack, hopefully I could have found a way to maybe use a jump spell or something to get in that center compartment and wipe these things out. Because that just didn't work. I try to sprinkle some hogs in on the side to try to salvage it because I've got this golem that's doing all this tanking now. But there's too much base left. Too much base left. It's not going to happen. Watch everybody finish everything out. Wow, those wizards are very tenacious. I could try to hum a little song. Row, row, row your boat gently. Okay, there we go. Alright, so those are two attacks that didn't quite work out. Now the latter two worked out much more in my favor. Let's see. I don't even know what this one was. Let's find out. Okay, so this is an interesting style base. You see this on occasion. But again, shooting from the hip. Same old, same old. I normally just kind of stop and take a look at the Archer Queen and figure out which direction I want to come in on. But you got a clan castle here and the Archer Queen here, so this is probably a good spot to come in on. Not a whole lot of debris, so it's an easy funnel, which is probably what I elected to do. So in comes a golem, left side of the funnel, one more golem, right side of the funnel, leaving that building in the middle because the wizards are probably going to take care of it. Wall breakers coming in, nothing to hurt them. And thankfully both golems redirect. Out comes Valkyries from the clan castle. I didn't even notice that. They're going to put a hurting on that golem. But the valks are going to my valks are going to make short work of them. Wizards come out of the clan castle. And now I'm doing the, let's see, I drop a heal spell because the valks start beating up on a wall. That's usually a good time to do that. And then they're going in for the Archer Queen. A lot of high hit point defenses here and Tesla, so I decided to go ahead and drop a Rage. And the valks just cream everything the way they're supposed to. So yeah, you get valks into the core, you're going to have a good day. Now this base has been gutted. You can drop the hogs in from any side that you want. I usually drop them in. Oh great, they hit a giant bomb. I usually drop them in on the side the golems are on. I had a good reason for doing that, but it's always a debate. Should I do it on the hog side, or sorry, should I do it on the valk side or the golem side? I think I decided to drop them on the golems because then the golems are going to start to redirect and go start tanking other things versus the valks who are going to do a good job of wiping things out on their own. But sometimes you sit them with the valks, sometimes you sit them otherwise with the golems, the side with the golems. Now if you sit them with the valks, sometimes you can use a heal spell on both of them. That's nice. But the base is done. The base is gutted. Just in cleanup mode. So that worked quite well. For a pretty high level base, the king was down. But that's with that other army composition. I dropped that giant. It seemed like a good idea in theory, but in practice it just wasn't doing it for me. Let's see what happened to get scratched. Oh, wait, we just saw that. Not scratched. Fur, no. I know there's one more here, I promise. Malay. Alright. What happened, milady? I amused myself. Okay, so clear path to the queen. Drop in the golems. Start the funnel. Fair amount of wizards on that. Wallbreakers split, unfortunately. But just by dumb luck, two of them hit exactly where that golem was hitting. And so the golem eventually breaks through the wall. Valks come in, and they all redirect to the queen, just like I love. Wizards come out of the clan castle again. I drop poison spells on them. And thankfully, I'm fast enough that we wipe them out. Hopefully a rage spell goes down around here. A rage spell was there, then a heal spell. Valks got the core, which is exactly what you want. And now the outer ring, which is being tanked, can be taken care of with some hogs. So I'm not sure which side I'd send them in here, to be honest. I guess I'd probably send them in the bottom left corner. Let's see what I did. Oh, I sent them in the top right. They're going to go through, and I'm saving that final heal spell for the hogs as they approach a wizard tower. Now, down on this side of the base, you see the queen with the golem tanking is just kicking the crap out of everything. God bless her. God bless that queen. And that's it. So, high-powered bases, not exactly Andy 3-star bases, but not necessarily cakewalks either. And it really just comes down to fundamentals. You gotta get your funnel, you gotta wall break in, and then you gotta take care of the clan castle troops. You gotta do all three of those. Do all three of those well. This attack strategy works really well. Do a poor job at it, and you're gonna be crying and cussing and probably making a fool of yourself. All right, well, that's all for tonight. I'll have war attacks tomorrow. Peace out.